Welcome back. Now if I click on About, it's going to go to the About page and it's going to display nothing. So we need to display some information here about the application. So how can we do that? Well, to do that, first of all, in the KV file, we want here to work on the About screen. So remember, in the About screen, I have created a scroll view which is empty now. Now we need to fill this or add some widgets to this scroll view. And the best widget that we can use is the MD label. So I'm going to say here 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to say MD label, which is going to allow us to display some text. And then we need to give it an ID. I'm going to say first ID, and then I'm going to say about label, and then I'm going to give it also text size. So the text size, let's say 6 centimeters and 4 centimeters. And also for the size itself, the size of the label size. So the size of the label is going to be self dot texture size. For the text location, I'm gonna use the H align center. Because I want to center the text. And for the text color, you can change the text color, and it takes the RBG color. So it can be, let's say, 255. I don't know what this color is, but let's try this color. I don't know what this color is, so let's try this, and you can play around with the color. For the font style, I'm gonna say font style H3 because I want it to be a little bit big. Now the trick is here. How can we display a text inside this label? Well, you have two options. The first option is to say here text and then display your text, type your text. For example, you can say this is my app. This is the first method. The second method is that in Python, in the on start method, you can make reference to the label here. Here below this, outside this loop here, you can say self dot root dot IDs, and then access the label. So I'm going to say here self root dot IDs, dot about label. So what is this about label? This about label is this label. And then I'm going to store it in a variable called about label, which is going to be equal to self root IDs about label. Finally, I'm going to say about label, and then dot text, and then you can type your text. Here I'm going to say this is my awesome app. And make sure that these two lines are outside the loop, outside this for loop. So here with this line. Finally, let me save everything and let me run my application. I'm going to click here on file and then I'm going to click here on view and then terminal, and then I'm going to run my application. Now, as you can see, if I go to the About Us page, it's going to display this is my awesome app. So this is how it works, and this is how you can display some text here. And of course, I'd recommend displaying more text here because you want to display information about your app here in the About Us page.